If you've ever scrolled social media and you're like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. It doesn't really feel that good. And I can remember a time where you'd see something that was just so cool, or you'd see something online. I remember this when TED Talks first came out. I was like, this is amazing. These are some, at least some of them are really smart people sharing really cool insights. And then now that there are like a gazillion TED Talks, I remember spending a winter in my office when I was a junior professor, cleaning my office finally, and binging TED Talks in the background, thinking this is a good use of my time. Pretty soon, they all sucked to me. I was like, this isn't good. So what you need to do is stop watching TED Talks for a while, wait, and then they become interesting again. And that's this pain-pleasure balance.
Dopamine is your brain's best friend and sneakiest foe. It's the reason we can't stop scrolling through social media. But here's the kicker. This little guy can seriously mess with our motivation, making our dreams feel like a distant fantasy. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman is here to spill the beans about this dopamine social media love affair. Get ready for a roller coaster ride into your own mind, where secrets are exposed and your life is on the line.
If you look at Eastern philosophy and they talk about qi, and this, what is that? I wager that is dopamine. The desire to pursue things and to create more of oneself and as a species, whether or not you decide to have kids or not, those circuits all use the one universal currency, dopamine, of wanting more things that are outside the confines of your skin.
In the realm of neuroscience, dopamine takes on the role of a universal currency for desire. Andrew Huberman delves into this fascinating concept and draws intriguing parallels between dopamine and the Eastern philosophy concept of qi. Huberman's theory suggests that at the core of our existence, regardless of our choice to have children, lies a common and age-old impulse, the hunger for more. The relentless thirst for more has been a powerful force in the progress of human evolution. It has motivated individuals and propelled families and entire societies forward. This innate pursuit has enabled our species to adapt and flourish, remaining a remarkably constant drive for thousands of years. Huberman's significant revelation centers on the concept that dopamine, typically associated with pleasure and rewards, goes beyond being merely a chemical reaction in our brains. It serves as a guiding force, much like the concept of qi in Eastern philosophy. It motivates us to go beyond our physical limitations, inspiring us to explore new experiences, acquire knowledge, and establish connections beyond our usual boundaries. This universal currency goes beyond the material world, maintaining its value, whether expressed through digital currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, or the excitement of launching rockets into space. Pursuits of novelty, whether in scientific breakthroughs, exploration, or creative endeavors, all tap into this enduring, dopamine-driven mechanism. Andrew Huberman's insights shed light on the profound influence of dopamine in our lives. It's the invisible force that fuels our ambitions, urging us to seek more, create more, and become more. As he suggests, this universal currency of desire forms the foundation of our ongoing evolution, weaving a common thread through the rich tapestry of human history.
The element of pain. I think that understanding that pain and pleasure are in this really dynamic balance can also help us.
Andrew Huberman delves into the intricate relationship between pain and pleasure, shedding light on the dynamic balance that underlies our experiences and motivations. He emphasizes that pain and pleasure are fundamental components of our neurochemical landscape. Huberman highlights that the pleasure we derive from any experience is intricately linked to the pain that precedes it. This insight is rooted in studies of human behavior, including some considered unethical today. In these studies, individuals were subjected to incremental electrical shocks to measure their response. The critical point is that the subsequent pleasure becomes more pronounced as the pain intensifies. In today's digital world, this issue is highly relevant. We're constantly lured by endless scrolling on social media or the captivating nature of video games. These activities can quickly become addictive, trapping us in a never-ending cycle. Huberman suggests the main issue is that people keep pursuing these activities, even when they no longer bring them joy or fulfillment. He uses the example of a person who embarks on a new venture or business, often facing numerous challenges and obstacles. The initial struggle and discomfort experienced during the journey lay the groundwork for the satisfaction and happiness accompanying success. In this context, pain and pleasure are integral parts of the same continuum, driving individuals to persevere in their pursuits. This dynamic balance between pain and pleasure isn't solely limited to physical sensations. It's also applicable to our emotional experiences and daily lives. Huberman's insights encourage us to view adversity and challenges as catalysts for future rewards, ultimately enhancing our appreciation of the positive aspects of life. Andrew Huberman unveils a critical facet of our lives: the consequences of excess pleasure. He delves into the shift from healthy indulgence to a numbing state where pursuing happiness becomes more like chasing an inaccessible mirage. He explores the notion that our pursuit of pleasure, whether through social media, video games, or other avenues, can transform from a quest into a disheartening cycle with diminishing returns. Huberman employs a captivating analogy to describe this shift in human behavior. It's like transforming from an enthusiastic adventurer driven by the thrill of new experiences to an unfortunate wanderer who endlessly chases fleeting pleasures. The concept centers around the idea that excess in these pleasures can lead to a dopamine loop that leaves individuals dissatisfied and unmotivated. This situation is especially relevant in our digital age, where we're constantly tempted. Whether it's the irresistible pull of scrolling through social media endlessly or the strong attraction of video games, our pursuit of these pleasures can become an addictive cycle that keeps us trapped. It's often hard to break free from these habits, even when we realize they aren't productive or fulfilling. Huberman suggests the issue is that people keep pursuing these pleasures, even when they no longer satisfy them. It's akin to the rat in the lab that no longer receives dopamine, but continues to consume excess calories. In this case, it happens through social media or other sources of instant gratification. Andrew Huberman's insights serve as a wake-up call, urging us to break free from the cycle of numbing indulgence. The message is clear: we must reclaim control over our pursuit of pleasure. By understanding the transformation from pleasure-seeking to addiction and the importance of maintaining balance, we can empower ourselves to rediscover the value of genuine, sustainable satisfaction and motivation. The key lies in our ability to recognize the dark side of excess pleasure in a world brimming with enticing distractions. Our path to more purposeful and satisfying goals begins with this recognition. Andrew Huberman highlights the transformative impact of our rapidly evolving digital age and the hidden challenges it brings to the forefront. Huberman's discussion centers on the idea that the convenience and accessibility of modern technology and comforts come with a unique set of unforeseen repercussions. He underlines that our ability to modify and enhance various aspects of our lives, such as personal grooming, entertainment, and communication, has inadvertently led to unforeseen complications. He provides an example of the addictive nature of social media and digital platforms. In our contemporary world, getting lost in the endless stream of content has become straightforward, often leading to a sense of aimlessness and a lack of motivation, such as engaging with social media or streaming videos can lead to overconsumption of dopamine and, consequently, a diminished drive to pursue meaningful goals. While acknowledging the challenges of modernity, Huberman maintains an optimistic outlook. He expresses confidence in humans' ability to adapt and develop internal buffers to navigate these uncharted waters. He suggests that knowledge of neuroscience can empower individuals to recognize when they need to moderate their consumption of pleasures, whether in the form of social media or other digital delights. The discussion on the unintended consequences of modernity paints a complex portrait of our modern world. It serves as a reminder that while the conveniences and technological advancements are undeniably beneficial, they also bring unforeseen challenges and a need for heightened self-regulation and awareness. The importance of self-regulation takes center stage as a critical aspect of navigating the complexities of our modern digital age. Huberman's discussion revolves around the concept that self-regulation has become a vital skill in the face of the unprecedented availability of pleasures and conveniences that characterize the contemporary world. He emphasizes the need to understand our relationship with these easily accessible pleasures and the consequences of excess use. He underlines that excessive consumption of instant gratification, such as social media, can harm our overall well-being and motivation. The continuous proximity to easily accessible pleasures can lead to an oversaturation of our dopamine circuits, resulting in feelings of emptiness and a lack of motivation. Huberman's insights offer a sense of hope. He expresses confidence in humanity's ability to adapt and develop internal buffers, enabling individuals to control their relationship with pleasures and achieve a dynamic balance between pain and pleasure. Huberman emphasizes that knowledge of neuroscience can be a powerful tool. It enables individuals to recognize when to intervene in their consumption of pleasures and actively regulate their behavior. Andrew emphasizes that self-regulation is a dynamic and ongoing process, requiring individuals to assess and adjust their engagement with pleasures constantly. It serves as a reminder that the modern world offers fantastic opportunities and conveniences. However, managing our desires and impulses is essential for a healthy and fulfilling life. The emphasis on self-regulation highlights the importance of actively handling our connection with the numerous pleasures and conveniences of the digital age. It calls to be mindful and conscious consumers of these pleasures, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Andrew Huberman's insights empower us to take control of our dopamine-driven lives. We can find fulfillment in pursuing our goals by embracing the pain-pleasure balance. In this digital age, self-regulation is our key to success, enabling us to create internal buffers and thrive amid distractions. Huberman's wisdom guides us towards a more purpose-driven, balanced life. If you find these insights valuable, share this video with friends and family who could benefit from them. Comment your thoughts and personal experiences related to dopamine and self-regulation. Your engagement raises awareness and fosters a more profound comprehension of these crucial facets of our existence.